This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. How is everybody doing this weekend? Yeah, I got my hair cut. Too hot dealing with it in the summer times. You Bahamian women and women off all over the world who gets the hair braid, especially in the summertime, know what it's like to be dealing with the heat and the sweat and all of this summer. So you try to do something that suits you, where you can just get up out of bed and don't have to deal with the hair at all, and all of the combing out and all those other rest of stuff. So how are you all doing again? I pray God that last week, that the challenges and the things that you guys have accomplished, that it overweigh all of the things that you went through, and all of the things that you went through. I pray God that you've learned a great lesson on those things that you guys have learned during the week. Though some of you say, boy, I never ever wants to go through something like that ever again in my life. Well, when you live long enough, you learn a lot of different things, the things that you never thought would have happened to you, and you think that it only happens to other people and it never happens to your family. Well, I have some news to you. Live long enough and you'll see it happen. None of us is better than nobody else. All of us are human, and all of us is going to go through different things, And as you go through the different things, do not be afraid. And also stop rushing life. We rush in life, but yet we don't want to get older. You have a lot of us, when we become like 30 or become like 40, we be like, I'm sweet 16, I'm 20 again, and so forth. But then here it is, when you was 20, you wanted to be older. When you was 15, you wanted to be older. Everybody wants to rush time. We need time. We need time to get through life and to get through the things. And the things our parents taught us. Like this morning, I've asked my daughter, I said, Twina, are you pleased that I am your mother? Do you see why I had to do certain things certain way? And her reply was, well, Mommy, you didn't have to do everything the way that you did it. You still could have changed some stuff. I said, well, give it some time. As you get older, and when you start a family and you have children, then you would have seen why I had to do certain things certain way and so on. It never is understandable as you are young, because you haven't lived long enough to see and go through different things. Sometimes you'll hear the words coming out your mouth, the same words your parents told you before. You never ever wanted to be that parent before, and you felt as if they were being harsh on you. But now here it is, you saying the same things the parents saying, and you feel as if now you're becoming your mother or you're becoming your father. No, it's just life. And with life being life, it tends to replay itself in different generations. And you have the opportunity to change some different stuff, because you know how you felt during that time, and if you could do it a little better and so forth. As a parent and as a mother, my intention is not for you to do it the way that I do it, It's for you to do it better than I did it. Supersede what I have already done, supersede what my mother has already done, supersede what the generation before has already done. To be greater, to be smarter, to be wiser, and to make this happen. And then when your children become children, they will supersede what you've taught them and so forth, okay? And some of you may say, well, Judith, we haven't been dealt a good hand. If you were to ask some people their stories, don't mind people walking around with a smiley face and everything, as if everything is great and fantastic in their families. If they want to be honest with you and take the time to sit down and talk to you and let you know their testimony, you would have heard different things that they had been through, okay? To have them to become what they are today, and to do different things and to do certain things and to come up with certain ideas based on the things what they had to go through when they grew up or when they were a child. If they would be honest, they would tell you these things. But a lot of us is not honest, But everything that happens in our life is to push us to open up our minds, to invent things, to open up our minds, to be better to other people and know how to react when you see certain things going on, because you would have learned it for a very long time. And going through life and learning these different things and being angry with your parents for teaching you certain things and so forth, you would see what they're trying to do when you get older. But please, let's not take so long before you really understand. Pray to God and ask God for you to understand now, so that you won't be so angry with your parents. Some of us are just so angry with the things that the parents did. Have you ever really sit down and really think about some of the things the parents had to do to get you this far, and what cards they was dealt with and their backdrop and how they grew up? All of those became a factor. Every person has a different backdrop, and that backdrop played a factor in their life with how they do things right now. Okay, so stop being judgmental. Stop judging people. And stop having to go through war before you could understand. But better yet, some of y'all won't go through war. Get kicked out, living on the street, doing all different type of things with harming you and harming your children and so forth before you learn. Life don't have to always be that hard. Come on. Gee, it doesn't have to be that hard, man. Get with it. Anything you have to think about 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 times, that's worrying and that's stress. I don't like things to be in my head that long. That's why I talk. And people be like, oh, Judy, you like to talk all your business. I'll talk to the cat, the rat, the fly, or whatever passing by. They can know what's going on in my life. I'm not holding in anything because I have mental illness in my family. Persons with plague with mental illness, and I'm not ashamed of it. You have so many people ashamed of mental illness. No, it is what it is. Then when the family really get out there and start doing foolishness, then everybody knows, right? So I've been having that in my family, and that's what I've been experiencing lately, even since my mom died. Experienced mental illness, okay? But it's here. It's here. What can I do with it? Only thing I can do is try to help them as best as I can, and so forth. Okay? You have a lot of people that are walking around on the island of Freeport, in the Miami, in the States, and Nassau, you name it, they are there. Okay? And some people will try to make you feel as if, oh, gee, only that happening to her. What did they do? What did the family? You don't have to do anything. You could be mental, it's just that somebody ain't take you and put you in silence and somebody ain't get you no help. You hear wreaking havoc on people. You see people will always wreaking havoc on people and doing foolishness for no reason. They have a mental issue, but nobody has diagnosed them yet, and so forth. Okay? So let's try to be real with one another and try to come together to help one another as best as we can. You have a lot of people going through a lot of different things in this life, but don't have anybody to come to and talk to because you're too judgmental. Yes, a lot of us is too judgmental. Okay? Let's get out that judging thing and let's see how best we could help one another out with the situation and coming together to make this happen. Being our brothers keepers, looking out for our neighbors. Okay? Loving God. Okay? Like how He loves us. You know, that's what I try to strive for. I'm not perfect, but I just try. You know, I love my family and I love my friends. I love those persons who I associate with. You see me associate with you, trust me, I really have good interest in you. Because I don't associate with any and everybody. And so far, as bold as I am, I have a few of them that I associate myself from because I can't deal with negativity. Negativity or the style. If you ain't come here to enhance me and you come here to just take away and make me feel miserable, you can't be in my circle. You have to leave. And as you go, and as you look around, and as you see what's happening around the world, you see it ain't long now. Soon. I know our ancestors been saying soon. Soon when God ready. Nobody know the time, nobody know the hour, the minute, or whatever, the second, whenever. So in remembering with life, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we should rejoice and be glad in it. Not be ungrateful in it, but be glad in it. And be happy with it yourself, and be happy with who you are and who God made you to be, because He has a plan for your life. He has a plan for all of our life. So let's just take care of one another. Let's be positive. Let's see what this day have to offer, because every day has something to offer. At the end of the day, when you recap, you'll see what you have learned. At the end of the week, at the end of the month, the end of the year, write it down. You would have seen what you accomplished. Love you all, and y'all take care. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. Thank you. Welcome to Port Lucaya Marketplace. They have activities for every day of the week, starting from Sunday and Monday. Bohemian music, 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. Tuesday, bingo night, $2 per ticket, 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. Wednesday, grown folks golden oldies, 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. Thursday, my favorite, karaoke with DJ Luciano, 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. Friday, talent competition, 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. Saturday, dance competition, another favorite of mine, 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. Additional entertainment, bear run every last Friday of the month. They also have shop spaces for rent. Come on down and support our local vendors. Remember, they have something for everyone needs and wants. Thank you.